Okay, so this one's not gonna be as fucking audio. God damn it, give me one moment. This one's not gonna be as like screenshot evidence shit. Because I don't actually really need to. He's been pretty fucking well known. This is the man himself. Excuse all the pixels, but the fucking picture was like a goddamn tiny thumbnail size fucking JPEG. And he said this shit, okay? Like he mentioned that he fucking he mentioned that like his brain or his whatever the fuck is out of galaxy. He's just such an intelligent person. And I don't know if I mentioned it in the first video I made about him, but this dude pisses in like cups and bottles and jars, and he fucking makes his girlfriend take it out because he's too busy playing fucking video games. I'm like, I'm a gamer, dude, but like, I gotta piss. I'm gonna get up. Like, I'm never gonna make anybody around me fucking take my piss in a cup or jar or whatever and fucking throw it out like a fucking pathetic loser. Um, but he's just a cocky, arrogant fuck, and he doxed 4 people that I know about. One was Joon the King, one was Vault Rep, 2. There was one that was just 2 of them. It was brothers. And then there's another one who I can't remember. I can't remember the last 2's names. The last one was actually a kid though, and he sent a letter to the dude's address and like all the houses around it until he got to him, saying that he was stalking him and he was being a fucking making fun of him, and you know he fuck him. He deserves to be made fun of. But yeah, dude, he fucking doxed like a kid, an underage kid, because he got mad of something he did. He doxed Vault Rep because he struck down one of the videos that he didn't like because it had, I believe it had something of his in it, and he don't understand how fair use works. And like I refuse to like. Here, we'll make him dance for us, because he's a little fucking idiot. And like he's got the size, like a brain size of a fucking god. What's that stupid animal? Pig. Pigs are pretty fucking stupid. He's about as smart as a pig. Um, he thinks he's a fucking genius. He thinks he's something special. Um, he goes on these like sexist, homophobic, fatphobic, all this like remarks. Like if he gets mad enough at me, he'll probably fucking. I don't know if he will because I only have fucking 18, 19, 20. I don't even know how many subscribers. He probably won't, and he might strike this down. But like the kicker is, if he does, I'm just gonna put it back up. Like I'd rather take the strike. I'm not giving him my personal information because I know he's gonna do with it. The only way, because I'm gonna talk about Joon the King's video because I watched it and it's kind of what brought my attention to him as a person. But he struck down his video, the first one he made on him, where he talked about his life, what he did, his career, struck it down, and then when he gave him when Joon gave him the personal information so they could go to court or whatever over this, that's how he doxed him. And the only reason he ended up stopping that was because fucking Keemstar of all people showed up in his chat. His chat banned Keemstar. He stopped doxing, brought Keemstar back, and like, yeah, he only cares when somebody that's fucking got a bigger fan base than his fucking comes in and pays attention. He's fucking pathetic, dude. Like, there's not really. This is gonna be a shorter video because there's just not much to say about him. But he's just a fucking mess. Like he thinks he's something unique. He's not. He's egotistical. He's a fucking idiot. He's a whiny baby. Like he strikes people down because they don't do what he wants, and like it's fucking ridiculous, dude. I'm gonna actually link Joon the King's his like 2 hour one where he talks about him getting doxxed and like all the shit this guy's done. Um, and the thing is like he got mad because Joon technically doxed him, but he didn't. And the only reason he didn't was because his fucking videos he said his real name on there, which makes it okay to say. Like I can say it right now. I know his fucking name because if you look up pictures of him and you just look up LTG or low tier god, some of the pictures have his name on them. But he's a weird dude. He doesn't get that like not everybody needs to bend to his will. That people don't care what he thinks or how he says it or any of that. Um, the kicker is that he doesn't get that that's fair use. Once your information is out there, which is why I don't let people say my name. Like I'm sure you can find it somewhere. I would rather not say it on my YouTube channel, because the people I deal with, like him and I don't mean deal with like they're gonna fucking come after me. I'm a tiny YouTuber. I make these kind of for myself. But like I know Kiro's moderator threatened me, and I'm sure they try to find some way to fucking harass me in real life. I know if he ever found out about this, and I'm sure he'll watch it because he's fucking egotistical. He looks for videos about him. Um, I'm sure he'd fucking try something. So like I don't put my personal shit out there. I'm never gonna show my face. I mean maybe one day, but I'm probably never gonna show my face. Probably won't tell you my name because of people like him. Because if I make a video on the wrong person, they find out and they know my stuff, they're gonna fucking harass me. And like, I don't really give a fuck because like, whatever, dude. Like, I'm used to people calling me names and being a dick. It's not that big of a fucking deal. But I don't want people to start harassing like the handful of people in my family that I care about. Because that's when things get out of line, and that's when I'm gonna have to fucking figure out what to do and take an action to stop it. Um, but people like him are just ridiculous, dude. He's a bully. He gets mad. He'll rage quit games. He's been banned, I think, 5 times off Xbox. So what he does is he goes just buys another fucking Xbox because they fucking ban his console because he rage quits. He gets mad. Like, go look rage or look his rage compilations up. It's fucking hilarious, dude. Because he goes into tirades. He's like racist to anybody that's not white. He thinks Mexicans are okay, I guess, from what I've heard. But he hates black people, dude. Which is fucking hilarious. Like, I never get this. Like, why are you gonna hate your own race? Like, I can get not liking some parts of it, you know, because like there are always parts in any race that are kind of shitty, but like that doesn't mean it's the whole fucking race, dude. Like it's nonsense. He's just nonsensical, and he thinks he's such a fucking prophet, and he thinks he's so cool, and he's fucking ridiculous. Like look at that fucking pixely face. But yeah, he got mad at June the King for saying his name, saying his college, even though he wore his college shirts in his fucking video with the name on it. He does business management. That was what he was going to school for, was like business something. I believe it was management. And it said it on his fucking shirt, dude. Um, he goes by Delon Sparrow because that's his like pseudonym. He thinks he's an actor, dude. And I don't think he's ever been in fucking anything. He's been in like a TV show where they did professional gamers. I think it was The Challenger. Um, and he thought that meant he was the goddamn shit, dude. And it's fucking insane. Like seeing people like this is fucking wild, dude, because of how egotistical they get from one stupid event. Um, Shit like that is just crazy to me, especially people like him. Like some of the shit he does and says, you really wonder if he's not just like a fucking like, is he really a real person? Like he can't be. And then you remember, yes, he is indeed a real person. Um, by the way, if the audio is like changing pretty quickly and often in here, I'm trying to find like the perfect setting, so I'm kind of moving it around a little. Um, so like, excuse that. But yeah, he's just insane. He's fucking weird. He thinks he's like the king of all kings. He's kind of pathetic. Like, who fucking doxes a kid, bro? Like, you don't dox somebody who can handle it or that has had it happen. You fucking dox a kid because what? They made you mad. They pissed in your fucking cornflakes, so you get butt hurt. Like, you're fucking pathetic, bro. And I really hope you see this, and I really hope you try something because I'm gonna show you what people can do when they know who the fuck you are and what you fucking do because you're not that cool. You're not that tough. Like you want to threaten people. Like he tells people to kill themselves in Minecraft, of course. He told kids that he goads people on. He thinks he's like cool, but like I'm a fucking troll, bro. So please try me. Like find this video, LTG. Find this video and test me because I'm gonna show you what it looks like when somebody's not trolling you for fun, but they're trolling you because you're a shitty person. And that's kind of what I pride myself on. Like I don't troll people because I think it's funny. Well, I mean I do, but like I don't troll people that don't deserve it. I go after people like him that are self-righteous, that make fun of people. You know, somebody will call like a fucking special needs person out and bully them just because they're special needs. Like, don't get me wrong, I like edgy, dark humor. Like, say what you want, but like when it's obvious that you're not joking and you're just being a serious piece of shit, like I'm gonna step in. You know, like I seen a fucking video a while back of like pit bulls, and I thought it was cool. I liked it. I like pit bulls, and this dude was talking about eating them, and I trolled him, and he got to the point where he was trying to get me to stop. He was like, "Just go away, stop. I told you no. I don't consent to this." And it was like, dude, you're over here talking about eating dogs because you don't like them because you think they're evil. Like I'm not gonna stop. And like that's kind of what Ologier got is like. He's like that dude who thinks that like he's always right, so he can say whatever he wants. But then when somebody calls him out on it, it's not okay. They're the bad guy. He acts like a fucking victim, dude. Like he thinks he's cool, and he uses his like sexual assault shit. Like he like that just excuses all the things he does. Like a lot of people have been sexually assaulted, and they don't use that as an excuse. That's not an excuse, dude. Like I have been when I was a fucking kid, but I don't use it to be a shitty person. I just, if I'm a shitty person, I'm just a shitty person. That's kind of how it is. Like, I can admit that. Like, I've done shitty things. I've been a shitty person, you know? Like, it's not anybody's fault, and it's not anything's fault but my own. Like, those are just what I choose to do and how I choose to act. But this guy, dude, he can't accept that he's just, yeah, he just can't accept it. He just can't accept that he's not that great of a person. He just wants to be the best, and he thinks he is. He thinks that it's acceptable to be the way he is, and it's fucking insane, bro. And that mentally untouchable shit, we're gonna see about that. Like, I'm not gonna harass or bully him. I mean, I guess you could technically call that what this is. But like, I'm gonna push the buttons because it's funny. He gets mad so goddamn quick. It's fucking hilarious, dude. He gets butthurt. He wants to be the best of everything, and like when he loses in a game, and like don't get me wrong, I rage at games, but like I don't rage enough to fucking rage quit. Like I'll quit if I'm fucking I gotta go do something, yeah. But like he just quits and then launches it up. And it's just like, dude, fucking pathetic. Just accept the loss. Like you think you're so special. And like his fighting competition, he got so mad that some dude beat him. He was calling him a fucking crackhead and shit and making fun of him. And like he doesn't understand. Like he was saying he was doing like meth or heroin or something. Meth, I think it was. And and it's funny because that dude turned out to be doing like he turned out to be the guy that went down to like fucking shelters. I think it was Viscount. And he went down to shelters and he'd help people. He'd help people that were on these drugs get off and like get food and clothes and all that and find a home. And this dude does nothing. He does nothing all day. He plays games and like don't get me wrong, when I'm not at work, that's what I do. But like, fuck, bro. Like, I'm not gonna call some guy out for being a piece of shit and a loser when I am too. Like, well, except for him, he's the exception. I'll call him a piece of shit and a loser. But like, at least I can accept that I can be a fucking I can wrong sometimes. You know, like I'm a dick sometimes. I can accept that. Like, oh, I lost this game or whatever. But he just can't accept it, dude. And it's fucking hilarious. It's great. Like his rage compilations are fucking hilarious. I really recommend them. And then I might honestly, I'm gonna definitely link the June the King video, not his first one where he covered him, but the second one where he covers what he's been doing to him because he talks about Vault Rep and the other people, and he actually does little interviews with everybody except for the kid. So I'd recommend watching that if you're curious about this guy because he's fucking insane and it's crazy because like just the shit he does. He just thinks he's so cool and like I know I said that 100 times, but it's so true. He just thinks he's so fucking great, and it's like wild because he's just such a piece of shit. And like, one day he'll be gone. And the reason YouTube doesn't do nothing is because he's tiny. They don't care enough to take care of this guy. I mean, he's got 70,000 subs, so it's not exactly tiny. But like, dude, he's small enough that it doesn't give them bad publicity, and they need to know about him, and they do. But they need to like be aware that he's a piece of shit, and like they need to do something because if they leave people like this that dox and harass and bully and they're fucking racist and stuff on the platform, it's not going to be good for anybody. Like, I don't make money on this, and Apocalypse wouldn't touch me at all. But like people like PewDiePie, the bigger creators, people we like they're going to be in trouble because of people like this fucking guy. Like, it's ridiculous, man. Um, that's it though for this one. I think my next video I'm going to talk about some scientific stuff that I found super fascinating. I will have to do some actual research on that one though, and I plan to, and I'll get pictures and do what I normally do. So it's gonna be a little bit different than my little shit talk and shit post ones. This one is just something that I find fucking fascinating, and I think it's super cool, and like it could be dangerous, yeah, and it could be like for people that think robots are gonna take over the world and stuff. This is definitely not something they're gonna like, but I think it's fucking awesome, dude. I think this is some cool stuff. Because like when I was younger, my mom passed away from a heart problem, and fucking this type of stuff, like if they can implement it, it can help people that are sick or that have like bad knees and bad pieces of their bodies. It could help them reclaim that like sense of normality. So it'll be cool to see. And I don't know if they could do anything with hearts yet, but it seems like they'll be able to eventually. So I'm excited for that. Um, that one might take a couple days, but I'm gonna definitely try to be on top of it within the next couple weeks. I know Christmas is coming up, but I don't particularly give a shit about that holiday, so I might put a fucking video up that night. I don't know. We'll see. I'll try to. I'll probably post another update off my phone for that or whatever. Um, but yeah, that's it for now. I got a couple other things I want to talk about. I definitely need to go back to Sappho. I found some stuff out about her earlier that's fucking just fabulous. Um, but until the next time, you guys all have a good night, day, whenever the fuck you see this, if you even see this. And yeah, fuck little tear god. I'd say don't harass him, but I can't control anybody, so don't harass him. But you're a fucking person with a fucking soul and free will. See you guys in the next one.